Today I'm going to be showing you the best NVIDIA control panel settings for 2024. This guide will reduce latency, give you better FPS, and an all-round better experience while you're gaming. So you're going to want to go to NVIDIA control panel settings by just typing it in, like so. So you're going to want to go to the 3D adjust image settings with preview on the top, and make sure that use the advanced 3D image settings is applied, or else all the optimizations that we're going to do is useless. So go to the manage 3D settings, and starting with global settings, make sure high performance NVIDIA processor is turned on, image scaling off for now, but just copy these settings. For example, ambient occlusion off, anisotropic filtering application controlled, FXAA off, gamma correction on, anti-aliasing mode and application controlled, anti-aliasing transparency off, background max frame rate off, CUDA GPUs all, CUDA fallback policy, driver default, DSR factors off, DSR smoothness off, low latency mode. So if you're on a gaming laptop, you really want to put this on ultra, as this should help out a ton with latency, as on gaming laptops you get far more latency than on desktops. But on desktops you're going to want to set this to just on or ultra. So you're going to want to see between the two which feels better and which you prefer more. But that depends on the person, because I'm on a gaming laptop and yeah. So max frame rate, you're gonna want to set this to off, MFAA off. You're gonna want to set GDI compatibility auto, rendering GPU auto select, power management mode. For now, set this to optimal power, refresh, preferred refresh rate, highest available, shader cache size, driver default, texture filtering, and whatever that is on, texture filtering, LOD bias, allow, texture filtering quality. You're gonna want to set this to actually performance, because it gives you actually better performance than high performance. So it gives you better FPS on normal performance and high performance. So I'm gonna want to set this to normal performance for now. After that, trilinear optimization, please turn it on. Threaded optimization, auto, triple buffering off, vertical sync off, pre-rendering frames 1, virtual reality, pre-rendered frames 1, variable rate, super sample off, Vulkan OBGL, preset method auto. So you're going to want to save all of this and press apply. And navigating through the program settings, you're going to want to find the game of your choice. For example, I have my game on Fortnite. To get your game, you just go on add, you scroll down, and you type in F for the game you want, or A, for example, Apex. So I'm going to be choosing Fortnite. And you're going to want to make sure that image scaling is on. This will help out a ton with FPS, especially latency. What it does, it scales down your resolution and gives you more FPS without you really seeing a difference. So it doesn't really matter anyway. So I recommend on a really low end system to go with maybe 35, but if you're not struggling that much with FPS, the sweet spot is probably 52, as it gives you really good visuals and helps out with FPS a ton. Make sure that overlay indicator is off, because it'll give you a blue sign on the top left or top right of your screen, and it's just annoying to play with. So make sure you press OK. And another setting that you really want to make sure turned on is ultra mode. Just in case on the global settings it doesn't actually confirm it in your game, make sure this is on ultra, and make sure that power management mode is now on prefer maximum performance. The reason why on the global settings it's on optimal power is because when you're just doing work or watching YouTube videos, you really don't need prefer maximum performance. And for those on gaming laptops, it'll kill your battery life in about 2 seconds if you have this on prefer maximum performance. So make sure that it's on program settings, and for the games that you want, go on power management mode and prefer maximum performance. So from there, you want to go to apply and check it, and go to the change resolution tab and make sure that you're on the normal 1080p or the highest resolution you have on your monitor, and go down to apply the following settings. And please make sure that NVIDIA color settings is turned on. A lot of people don't talk about this, but this gives you the best and the most colorful settings for your laptop or for your desktop PC, and it gives a better far better visual than the normal default color settings. So just copy the following settings that I have: output, color, format, RGB, and make sure that output dynamic range is on full. So I want to press apply after that. And I go down to the adjust desktop color settings and make sure that, oh, this depends on the person, but digital vibrance I play with about 85% because I feel like it gives my game a far better pop, especially when I'm playing games like Apex and Fortnite. It feels so much better than on 50%. So I beg you to try it out. Go to around 80 to around 90, but not 100%. That just kind of kills your game. So I would say 85% is a bit of the sweet spot, and make sure that HUE is on 0. So after that, press apply. And from there, to make sure to lock that in, you're going to want to go to adjust. Okay, you want to go to adjust video color settings and make sure that the saturation matches your digital vibrance, or else your game might look a bit grainy and saturated. So the last setting we're going to want to make sure is checked is, well, for some people, you're going to want to set up digital audio, as Realtek audio on Windows I find is far worse. So you're going to want to make sure that HDMI is on your monitor if you have a monitor. If you don't have a monitor, then this doesn't apply to you. But if you do have a gaming monitor and it does support NVIDIA high audio, you're going to want to make sure that it's on and applied. So this way, if you plug your microphone, not your microphone, but if you plug your headset into your monitor, you will get far better audio quality, and it just feels far more snappy and far better sound quality than the normal Realtek Windows audio than applying it to your PC. So that is pretty much it. The last setting, if you would like to do, is make sure that your processor is set to your NVIDIA graphics card, but this should be by default. And most people should already have this turned on, but just make sure that the processor is on the NVIDIA GeForce GTX or RTX or whatever card you have, and press apply. Thank you so much for watching. This was the NVIDIA optimization guide for 2024. Comment down below if this helped you or what other videos I should post. And thank you so much. I hope this helped you up your FPS.